As I was doing a number of videos and rambling as I do, and I have lots of rambling time. I got 2 hours to ramble here on my way to Northfield Park. As I'm doing my rambling, I guess it would be important to be a little more proactive also. At least be proactive to start with when it comes to the sale coming up in Harrisburg, right? Now, I'm going to be reaching out to many of you to give me a hand finishing up, cleaning up, buying up the shares of Lexington. You know, I think we did a tremendous job for anybody looking for any type of horse. If you're the pacer people that aren't really sold on trotters yet, there is no possible way that you don't like Captain of the Air. It's impossible. If you're an Ohio person, we've got 1 billion trotters for Ohio next year. We might add some in Harrisburg, but for right now, the Fear the Dragon colt that we bought, make no mistake, Fear the Dragon was almost at par with down by the seaside at the sales last year. Now, the cream has risen to the top. You can see there's quite a wide berth between those two sires now. But second crop, you can never tell. Is it going to be much of the first, or is it going to be a resurgence from Fear the Dragon? I don't know. All I know is the colt that we bought, Real Fear, is one good-looking bugger. He's nice on the track. He hit the pace. He had his ears up, and that was always the biggest problem I found with Luck of the Dragon we had last year. He'd do his work, but you had to make him. I think that's second generation bred into him, right? And I just took it as that's the way they are. And as he trained down, he trained well, so I didn't give it a second thought. But his reset, right, his go-to move was always to be cranky first. Some horses are all right like that, and some aren't. And quite frankly, I don't think he was. I think he paced 56, 57, something like that. But he could have always done more, and I just don't like when horses do that. This guy, Real Fear, looked good. Bouncing on the track and his ears up. He liked his work. He never once pinned his ears. Never once looked at a gate. He never once tried to come off the track. In fact, I suspect he wanted to stay on it the way he was acting. He liked his work. Good-looking horse, great conformation, good family, loves his work. Pretty hard to go wrong there. As I said, I was talking about Harrisburg. I do want to reach out to everybody, and how are we going to put together our Harrisburg partnerships? I think the one in Ohio was exceptional, but it was exceptional for a number of reasons. Exceptional in the good sense where that was fantastic, but exceptional because it was an exception, right? We had a lot of Ohio clients that were interested in a lot of Ohio horses. But when we tried to take what people didn't like from that partnership, which was the fact it was expensive to get involved, when we took the expense out of it and tried to build the Ontario buckets, 30, 50, 70, I still have tons of lots left of those. So it was a huge fail. Flop. Why? I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist. I have no idea why it was a flop, why people didn't want to buy. You know, you get a horse like Gandalf the Black. That Ridgeling, fixed. $1,538, $84, done, fixed. No problem, he's gelding now. No issues, no setbacks, zero. He's back jogging, looks great. He was every bit as good looking colt as the one that Ian Moore bought for $45. I was the underbidder at $41. By the way, Ian, they screwed you for $3,000. I was in at $41. I watched you say $42, and the guy in the booth watched you also say $42, put you in at $45. They screwed you for $3,000. You know it. But a good-looking horse, nonetheless. Both the colt that Ian bought, good-looking colt. I think he was number 85, maybe. It's not hard to figure. Beautiful colt. It was a shadow play. I know. I'm walking back, slowly walking back all my statements that I made quietly about shadow play. They win all the races. Gotta buy them. Want to win races in Ontario? Gotta have a shadow play, I guess. So, Gandalf the Black was discounted quite a bit. Now the front end of the family isn't as strong. I get that. He's a good-looking horse, and he's definitely worth more than we paid for him. I put him in the top bucket with Warwi Yuri. He's just Warwi Rue's brother by Cadabra. Does nothing wrong. Trots beautifully on the track. I can see how people wouldn't be in a big hurry to get involved with him. Really? Okay. And then the two horses we put in the Lady All-Star, she was balking and being a bit of a cow this week. And she's just a stubborn little bugger. I put an open bridle on her. She jogged perfect yesterday. Cunning Connie, who ended up in that $50,000 bucket, she is beautiful. Broke her yesterday and jogged her. She looks fantastic. But he's watching filly. $9,000. The bottom bucket, she's done nothing but pace since day one. And we're going to buy a horse, likely in Harrisburg, or we could always buy a horse in the London sale that's coming up too. I got to be honest. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think we're going to be able to purchase anything in London. I know how this sale works, and I just don't know if we'll be able to purchase anything. Again, we have a budget, $21,000. $21,000 for that $30,000 bucket. So it's in U.S. funds. We're looking at, because it's an on-gate sale, I believe it's in U.S. funds. I'm almost positive it is. There's no need to email me and tell me it is. I can find it very quickly. You get 21,000 Canadian to fill that bucket up. That's it. So I expect those buckets to be bought out by our Ontario clients. I don't know why they haven't yet. I'm a little confused myself, but I suspect and hope they are and do very, very quickly. So those 3 buckets worked out well. Now, they didn't work. So what the hell am I going to do going to Lexington? I reverted back to what we did, combination of both for the Lexington sale. I made a partnership for the expensive horse, sold out, bang. Made a partnership for the 200 and the 50. Should be the best of both worlds. Didn't really sell out as quickly as I hoped. In fact, there was still some lots left heading into when we unlocked the shares. So again, I guess the Ohio thing was exceptional because it was an exception, I believe. But heading into Harrisburg, what do you want to do? Well, first thing I got to do, I got to make sure we pay off Lexington. I got to make sure that we get all the money together and pay those shares off. So, for those of you out there, I appreciate and would really like your help. There's still quite a few shares remaining on those horses. I guess not quite a few. There's some shares remaining on them. As I said, for anybody looking for a pacer, we have the Captain Treacherous Colt. It looks fantastic. For anybody looking for a trotter, we have a multitude of trotters that look exceptionally good. There should be something for everyone from the Lexington sale. We had a fantastic sale and, quite frankly, a fantastic sale season. So, what we're trying to do for Harrisburg is figure out, Gage, what you want to do. I know I've been approached by some people to buy another horse like Una Madonna. Okay, if we do that, that's one horse. I am not going to go through the whole sale season and then just make a mess and a mockery of Harrisburg. I want to know what we should do. I can easily put one group together, 250,000, same as we did for Ohio, or I can make it 100,000. It really doesn't matter to me. We have 47 yearlings right now. Everything we need is already in our barn. I guess nobody can have too much of a good thing. So it would be nice to go and find some more value in Harrisburg, but that will be completely on you. Our clients, I tell you guys all the time, you're the greatest clients. You helped me out tremendously this year. One, give me the confidence to go buy the horses we did in Ohio. And I think that will pay dividends next year. I hope so, anyway. And then again with Lexington. Not so much Ontario. Give you a break. I'm sure we'll catch up. So, I'm thinking out loud. Harrisburg's coming up the first week of November. Drop me a line. Let me know what you'd like to do. It doesn't matter whether you said, Anthony, I have $200 to put in or $2 million to put in. What would you like to do? So, I'm going to leave this video at that. I'm going to get to these yearlings right now. But for now, my question to you, our clients of thestable.ca, are you done? You done for the season? That's helpful information also. Would you like to have a look at Harrisburg? And if so, what would you like to do in Harrisburg? That's my question to you this weekend. So, I'll talk to you all soon. I'm going to run through these yearlings right now and keep on my way to Northview. Take care.